Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. I was gonna say, why is this looking like this? You know what? I'm actually gonna do some main mission. I am pretty dead anyway.
Okay, great. Next step in.
Very impressive work, Sam. Very impressive work. I they always support you.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thank you, Kyle.
Take care of yourself, Sam.
Hey,
Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some specialized medical equipment. West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the facilities capable of fabricating it. Unfortunately, the DHV Magellan can't assist with transport. The risk of tar contamination is too great, which means you'll need to take it the overland route. It's a lot to lug all the way to East Fort Knott, but there we are. Hook them up to the network once you're there, and we'll move the ship to your position.
Doesn't say which chapter I'm at, does it? Doesn't tell me, right? Where would it say which chapter I'm in? It doesn't tell me. I don't even know where it would say. Machine gun. I don't know. Coffin is very interesting. I don't know what to make of it yet. Oh, it catches it automatically? Okay, that is bad. That is actually bad. I need to remove that arm. Is that an aid request? Yeah, that's an aid request. Fuck. Where does it put me? With the things. auto thing. I thought I would be in control of picking up stuff. Don't mind if I speak a little less today. I'm pretty much dead and what's it called? I'm dead and just burning. I just want to relax. Enjoy the story a little bit. Take a badass shower. I won't. I was gonna say. I'm in the open. What is Tarman? Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I'm really am a dumbass. Well, that's nothing new. could have used a rail up to here. I could have saved all that driving. Okay, it is best to stay on the right. Can I drive along that coastline? Doesn't look like it. There's a BT area there. Multiple rivers. Where am I? Is there a way? Why is there a photo? Is that a good path? I don't think it is. But
Commencing route creation. Delivery.
not the best route I ever drew. Who the hell are you? It didn't show me this was a BT area. What the fuck? Also that annoying car stopping still happens. Doesn't it? Oh, fuck. My status is fucked. I need to go there. I don't think I can recover from this. Unless you glitch your way out. I don't trust that. What's it called? I don't trust that ramp. It's driving off me though. So far. Might as well see. I made the executive decision to go this way. But those blocks moved or popped up. How does it look inward though? That's a BT area too. What is this line? Also, it's a bummer. I'll learn today that I missed a complete cutscene. Because I didn't go the way the game wanted me to go. Thanks for nothing. Are they in front of me or are they towards the right? Towards my right. Those are normal gazers. That was not a watcher. I might be missing another cutscene. Who knows? Classic.
Oh, you will want to know where
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
So very you are only 17, you don't know what to feel, and all we know is what we have to hold and call our dear. And I will want to know where you are, if you're far or near. And I don't know how loud I'll have to sing
It's a massive building.
to hear. If I can marry you, I'll go.
Leon Easton. Ashton Ketchup.
Welcome, Sam.
I appreciate you coming all this way. You're a lifesaver. I'm not just saying that either. I mean it. Seriously, we owe you. Right. Let's get this cargo processed ASAP. I'd go so far as to call this perfect. I doubt anyone but you could have handled it so well. We're so
Tell me,
grateful
man,
for
in
your
the dark
support.
about everything.
Put us online with your Cupid. We're ready.
Making a full circle. That's a building and a half. Boca skeleton. I'm missing out on so many things because I'm just going after
Now displaying your current port
the
of
story. It's not any good. Improved coffin board.
Looks like we've finally become part of the cargo network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper treatment to all the folks suffering from cargo contamination. Oh, I got a little present I'd like to give you as a thanks. Take it with my compliments.
Don't give me repair spray. Glasses.
Those beauties are pretty hard to come by these days. And I just know they'll look great on you. Oh, in addition to that, I've shared the data for a Boca skeleton. It's a piece of equipment specially tailored to porter work. Ideal for keeping your balance. It's bound to make your next runs much... You know, before you came along, we lost a lot of people to chiralium exposure. For a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until the inevitable void out. But it seems like we'll be able to avoid that terrible fate after all. We won't fall victim to the same tragedy that befell North Fort Knott. Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also a key distribution hub for the eastern part of the continent. Without it, lots of folks would lose access to deliveries, and you'd have no chance of extending the network any further. And without a fully linked up continent, we'll never get to see a new plate game manifest. No need to worry though. You've guaranteed we'll be around for a good while yet.
Why
Rest
does
assured,
everyone know that?
we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research into road development as well. All to bring this continent into the fold.
Boca?
Personally, I've always admired the Boca. They're traditional porters that used to work in the Japanese wilderness. No matter how dangerous the mountain trail, they'd always power through with heavy loads on their backs. I've never met any of them myself, of course. But when I came out here with APAC's first expedition, I heard some interesting stories about a local prepper as we were traveling through Mexico. This guy was apparently the genuine article, a real working Boca. You could always head back to Mexico and try to track him down if you're interested.
Already found
We
him.
actually developed the Boca skeleton while referencing stories and official records of their activities. You might say it's a skeleton tailored to the needs of modern-day porters, like yourself. Simply wearing it will vastly increase your maximum carrying capacity. Oh, it offers superior gripping capabilities too, and helps you keep your balance while hauling tons of cargo on your back. When traversing snowy mountains, rivers, and other places with poor footing, this skeleton is an excellent choice. Now that you've brought us onto the chiral network, I feel as though we can finally see the light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. Our equipment still isn't as good as we want it to be at the moment, but we hope it'll be of use to you. As a major distribution hub, we conduct research and development into all manner of delivery-related technologies. The Boca skeleton is one such product of our work. And lately, we've been thinking of ways to create next-generation roads.
Oh, the ones with
Something
roofs
allowing
above
for
them?
faster and safer deliveries. There's plenty of room for improvement in the conventional designs. Since you brought us onto the chiral network, we've started gathering all kinds of useful data on the subject. But we're gonna need more before we're finished, I think. We'd be grateful if you could help us out on that front. Thanks for everything, Sam. North Fort Knott was deemed critical for the expansion of the chiral network in northern Australia. But due to chiral contamination, a lot of folks began dying, and one day, a void out wiped the city right off the map. We've actually been observing similar conditions here at East Fort Knott. Dramatic changes in the tar currents and rising chiralium levels have had everybody fearing for the future recently. But thankfully, you came. You put us on the chiral network. Me and all the staff here are committed to sustaining this pillar of the chiral and distribution networks. And doing everything in our power for you and Australia. We've got a lot riding on you drawbridge folks. I hope you won't let us down.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. And it was you who made this possible. On behalf of the company, allow me to extend my sincerest thanks. It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase as we press on. But you and your comrades will rise to the challenge. Of this I have no doubt whatsoever. The probability of creating a new plate gate rises with each expansion. Do what you must to make it happen.
Sam, it's happened again. A disruption in the tar currents. We won't be able to head your way just yet.
Sam, this could be the result of that Nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside, though.
Can I do something first, motherfuckers? Where's that on my shoulder? Rontos kicked him.
We've seen this before, Sam.
It's calling to us again.
Sam, are you thinking of going back there?
Yes. Action is coming.
Well, if that's not an invitation.
But I don't know. You cannot pull him out. This time I'm prepared. Kind of. I hope. Why is this too clean? Is it a hospital? I was correct? What is that? Is that a bike? Or is that a boat? He's being held captive? Why do I question things? Deluge episode 8. Underwater. talk? Can you guys talk? Oh, this is a shot.
Seems we're back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place.
Way too late.
Strange. I feel as though my body's become lighter. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sam? You might be able to jump much further than usual.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Classic. I love that. What? Multiple levels. Do I want to engage in full combat or do I want to stealth this? You guys are coming back. Is that you, Luca? Your silhouette looks like you don't have a helm. That's you, right? Why are you guys together? this is the first batch. Can completely ignore these guys. How do I get past him now? Lure him over here and then jump over. Yeah, that must be it. Actually, the guy's also here, which means hide over here and knock him out. I'm gonna play the patience game as far as possible. These guys are pretty far away. I think this is the first time I've actually managed to stealth any of this. Even in Death Stranding 1. Give me a second.
Dove cazzo sei?
You guys see me? Easy. Bait everyone. Don't tell me we're water fighting. What is the Greek water? Nice. Why do you have loose eyes and a face on your bandana? this time around. Did he just say loop? What is the layout? He's yellow. I forgot when I was first scanning him and thought that is an awkward edge. Where is the light coming from? Is that for show? Or is there actually mechanics? I think it's pretty alone if I keep trucking this way and fully surround him. Will just come towards me. I could have gone behind this. Two guys surrounding him like that. There's one straight below me. Now they're all together. What do you do? Do you go straight forward somewhere else? Oh my god, I'm doing it. Cat, I'm doing it. This is a bad idea. close to him. Not a good cycle. Not a good cycle. I want to do at least one stealth. Not coming this way. Where are you, bro? Through here. This is a very bad layout, dude. This guy going there, that guy is coming towards me. Going in for the kill. What the fuck was that? What? That's it?
I'm right.
I'm gonna take this guy out. Stealthing might be a lot easier if I can get rid of these guys. Use solo right now. Look at very close. Did he swap me?
That's pretty.
Doesn't look like it. Otherwise, they'd be full on. Could I have done something else? Why are you saying Lou too? Or because it's Sam's wife? You banged Sam's wife. That guy is alone. Oh my god. All are busy there. Not so smart. Not so smart. You guys all heading that direction? What is that scuff movement? You guys all head that way? That's perfect for me. One by one, I will shock you guys. I keep moving like that. I'm afraid this guy will see me. Or not. There we go. He can spawn more surely. As long as he spots me. As long as he spots me, that is.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Am I freezing to death? Somewhere else. Are you not gonna turn? Why is so freezing? I think I'm freezing even more. Where's Luca himself?
Are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
Did he die? Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. One-on-one.
Trying to flee to the church down below us.
This should do it.
Ouch. We traded. What is that in that package? Lucy? Is he looking for Lucy?
You recognize his face?
No, I don't.
What is in that package? Is that a fetus? I didn't, dude, I didn't look at the belly. Why am I not looking at the belly?
Sam, do you read me? Come in, Sam. Come in.
We were whisked away to that strange place again.
What? We only lost you for a few seconds.
Well,
And time must flow differently over there, like on the beach.
Well, glad you're all right. The tar currents seem to have settled down, so we'll be able to surface there shortly. Just sit tight, okay?
shortly, that was actually shortly. 100%, 150 and less. Yeah. I sneak. Somewhat. That was episode 8, and we still haven't learned anything. We learned more.
Sam,
That's
why
21.
don't we return to the DHV Magellan and get some rest?
Where is it?
You can ask Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well.
Feels good.
Was that the only connection? Is that a Lucy? Kojima is playing tricks on me. It's Lou.
Sam, we've uncovered some new information about that ID card you brought back. I'll give you the details on the bridge.
It's okay. It's alright.
Is that why tomorrow is in his world?
That's it. That's it.
Went to his father, actual father, and Lucy. Betrayed Sam. If it's the same Lucy. Well, there's a picture there.
That place we were sent to, the land of the dead, it strikes me as odd that it was submerged underwater. And And did you see those columns of ice? The ones descending from the surface all the way to the floor? Afterwards, I realized what they reminded me of. The columns were reminiscent of a phenomenon known as brinicles. When seawater freezes and turns to ice, salt concentrates are released into the surrounding water. This brine is heavier than the water around it due to its higher density. It therefore sinks deeper into the ocean. As it flows towards the ocean floor, its lower temperature results in the formation of ice. And as this process continues, it can produce column-like ice structures. Any living creatures unfortunate enough to become entangled in these can be frozen solid. Little wonder they're called icicles of death. Ah, yes. When I saw that coffin, I was reminded of a rather unorthodox type of psychotherapy. The patient lies down inside a coffin, which is then closed, plunging them into darkness. And being subjected to this simulated experience of being laid to rest, they may find a measure of peace and comfort. If you spot a coffin that seems suitable for this, why not climb inside and see what happens?
Are we doing full Elden Ring Dark Souls 2? Or what is going on here?
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the chiral network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts. He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died. And from which you alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive. Prior to all that, your counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall seeing him?
It's hardly surprising. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
They are indicating about Lucy and him having an affair behind Sam's back. They're playing fully into that hand.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received your next assignment. This main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neil Vanna. I'll keep you posted.
Take photo.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. What a stylish pair of glasses. I'm sure they'll suit you, Sam. Neil Vanna, a porter employed by Bridges. A man not unlike yourself, it would seem. But why did he appear in that so-called nirvana, or rather, that realm of the dead? And then there's the fact that he clearly spoke Lou's name. If we have another opportunity to visit that mysterious realm, then perhaps we can get some answers. The times we've encountered Neil
Is it
Vanna,
Lucy
the
or
first was
Louise?
amidst flames, and the second was in what seemed to be flood-ravaged ruins. Now, I believe that you were previously transported to a realm not unlike a battlefield. The places we found ourselves in are similar in that they were the sites of disasters. This is just a theory, but it could be the case that what we've seen is a reflection of Neil's mental state. He may have been a first-hand witness to a terrible tragedy which left a lasting mark on him.
How am I supposed to concentrate on 3 people at the same time?
Thank you, Sam.
It's no trouble at all.
Huh? How am I supposed to look at all 3 at the same time? And find the correct pose? They each individually start. Lucy? Was that Lucy in the reflection? And Neil, maybe?
By the way, Sam, you saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right?
No.
It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities. Taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. There's no need to rush things. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her.
Oops.
From this location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains, Sam. Your next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Once again, you'll need to link up several sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be brought online is the Chronobiologist Shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
And then come back here and go to the observatory. Classic. Actually, I do have the car. Okay. Water? When did I get that? In case I need to. I have a tranquilizer gun on me. No.
Order accepted. Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Hang on.
Patched up and good to go.
Are those trees? Those are trees, right? I should have maybe brought more ladders over here.
location. Delivery route.
BTs.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Good. There are incoming. Getting pretty lucky. Unlucky. Lily's not happy about that.
Stretching my legs.
Who's that? The Ghost Hunter?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
No random packages for him, her.
Okay.
Can I get a heater, please?
Almost there.
Chiral creatures can travel in groups of several hundred individuals. If you intend to face them, explosive ordnance is your only viable option. Take out as many as you can at once.
Is that possible? It is possible.
Visitors. I'll check your cargo right away.
What is going on behind me?
This cargo looks absolutely wonderful. You sure took good care of it. How did you manage to handle so many orders at once? I should have no trouble. All right. Use your Cupid to connect to my shelter.
Holy. I found the ghost hunter.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment.
I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
A cryptobite. A day keeps the time fall away. Which is a lie, by the way.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to Timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately. Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the Headless Rider. People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with. They're cryptobiotes that have become infected with chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes within the human body. Simply put, eating one should make everything around you appear to move more slowly. Much like Timefall, which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least, that's what I've come to believe. So I've heard a little bit about Hartman's research via the hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites, ammonites, and the dinosaurs. Well, apparently, all these ancient events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. And that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiral microbes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born. And the reason why I believe further study of these microbes could help prevent another extinction event. Now that I have a chiral network connection, this sort of research should finally be possible. I hope this isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nilvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Where are you guys? Oh my lord. Return lights. I miss it. I miss returning lights. Oh, that's a hot spring. If I've ever seen one. That's a hot spring.
We managed to learn a few more things about Neil Vanna. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was.
Lucy?
Charlie. Can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on our client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy
Repatriate.
was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying.
You knew?
She straight up told me to my face.
What?
I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
That's fucked up, and that's a lie. That is fucked up. And that's a lie. Then BB-28 is Lou. Louise, the one that she was carrying. Why did she want to break up? Why do I...
Sam, this is Charlie. A new assignment has been entered into the system. You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomesis to the network.
The what?
Access the chronobiologist's delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
Let's do the suborder first for case of change. That's not what I wanted to click. Click this.
It's okay. It's alright.
So you're their child, huh? But what happened to you? It's my question. Tomorrow was in his world, so he is her child, probably. Weird circle with a stone in the middle with logs. Eat the apple. Nah. She has her eyes closed. Give photo? Huh?
Thank you, Sam.
Sure.
Huh? I didn't keep the photo.
Did you manage to take a good photo?
Yes.
Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? You and Neil Vana have a stronger connection than I realized. There must be some reason why he keeps appearing before you in that mysterious realm. Admittedly, while we've only seen a few pieces of the larger puzzle, it may lead to discoveries you might struggle to accept. Nevertheless, I commend you for your courage in facing your past head-on thus far. I say this with the utmost sincerity.
What the fuck?
When you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period.
Slow
Hard to
motion.
imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested.
Dude, Death Stranding 3 is happening. Not.
You really don't remember me.
That was.
Woman just now. Was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
And wife? Didn't they marry?
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside the...
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close.
Sneaking boots.
Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Also, there's another order I want you to handle when you have a moment. It's related to those strange incidents I mentioned earlier. They might not be occurring right on my doorstep, per se, but they're still very troubling. Help us out, Sam.
I'm intrigued.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Keep on keeping on. Oh. Fuck was that? I'm so confused why nothing happens to the cargo. Is that like a glitch or something like that?
Okay.
I'm guessing this guy is not easily convincing. Joinable. Something along those lines. My brain is in mush. I don't know English.
That's the place, huh?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility ground.
Oh, hey. I appreciate you coming all this way. Allow me to take a look at that cargo you carry.
It doesn't sound like he's gonna refuse. But you never know.
Took good care of this, I see. Ought to make my research easier. You completed all these orders for me? I really appreciate it.
Yeah, he's not gonna join.
Now displaying your current
Or that's a new way of telling me I need to do the sub order.
So, I finished examining that cargo you brought on over. Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the headless rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah, We're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else, too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Order completed.
I am intrigued.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay, Sam. Why don't we begin by considering what we already know? If nothing comes...
That is a pretty shitty place.
Mind? Take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
Why? Because something has proved the Headless Rider really do exist, and it's really... This order cannot be cancelled once accepted. Alright. I'll fuck up anyone who dares to get close to me. Does this thing manage? YOLO.
Let's go!
What is here to mine? What can you mine here? Oh, I cannot. I need to restore it. I missed one. Oh. hell? What is the road built to? I ain't complaining.
Rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
Not that I see it. I need a drive-by and nighttime now. This entire big area. Anyone's drive-by queue? And switch it to nighttime.
Sam, about the headless riders we're after. I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks? Road at night, tri-cruiser. I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
I need a working bike though. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Let's take 5.
Sure.
Okay. This one's for you. Came in handy. Thanks for the help. Thank you kindly. This one's for you.
What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked.
This building.
Why do highways float in the air? Up and away!
No.
Highway in the sky. And now we find ourselves trapped. Be ready for anything, Sam.
Sam, I prepared this little stage
These must be ghost mechs? I suppose there were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get a move on, Sam. That's how you do it, Sam. You're a pro! Is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the autoclaver. Sam, we need to look for weapons. We've been attacking other porters for a while now. Maybe some of them dropped their gear during these altercations.
What is going on? Fuck.
Sam. I think you took care of every last one. Highway disappearing? This isn't good, Sam. Whoa! Ah! Seems the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversaries. Strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine now. Let's go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
Mom. Some drive-by action.
Almost there.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside the
445%. Bruh.
Well.
That's a C rank,
Job for me, huh?
if not D.
Let me just review the order details. That was a hard one fight. I shouldn't have asked you to go to such lengths for me.
That's my first C.
I feel as though I can really trust you. We forged the bond, you and I. So you know, I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can withdraw from me. All right, I'm ready to join the chiral network.
I'm missing one of that next to the pizza guy, I think. Yeah, the architect. Woodland. Muddy and mossy environment. Rocket box. What? Just throw it in the air? Dude, they went ham with this game. That was kind of bad. 69 servicemanship though. Good reason I stopped.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, we've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies. I'd heard a few stories about the red-clad warriors before you came through. That Higgs might be the one leading them came as quite the shock. He's the same bastard that's been distributing weapons all over the place, right? Trying to get everyone to take up arms and sow discord. Forming lasting connections is out of the question if we can't find common ground. The spread of weapons and violence is a lot more terrifying than any sort of paranormal activity, if you ask me. It's a single-use weapon. All you have to do is aim and throw. It fires several projectiles at once, which can lock onto multiple targets in range. Though, if you want to pummel a single enemy with overwhelming force, well, that's a viable option too. It's great for incapacitating humans, killing BTs, or disabling mechs as needed. It's quick and easy to use, so consider keeping one on hand for emergencies. Ever since the death Stranding, sightings of paranormal phenomena have been steadily increasing. Though a lot of these can be chalked up to simple misperception or misinformation. Among all these claims, tales of supernatural entities are especially common these days. And as a ghost hunter, I investigate the more promising reports to see if there's any truth to them. Unfortunately, it's not feasible for me to go out and do research right now. So I have to rely on others to do my fieldwork for me. You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.
Is this even my car? What a way to place a ladder. He might give me something.
Hey there. Oh, wow, you found this? It's always a pleasure when you pay me a visit. Have enough materials?
No upgrade, nothing new. Actually, never mind. Oh. What does it do? Get more. Boost your stamina.
Orders need a lot of energy to make I made a little something that I'm confident I can't say for anything to...
See?
Order completed. Well done.
What the f... Not bad. What the F?
Order accepted. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't have fun. forgot to grab sneaking boots.
The spot where it was last seen. Emus are awfully fast. This search may take a while.
Okay. Fuck this.
Are you seeing me?
Wonderful. We've secured the animal. Let's deliver it to the metagenomicist.
My car is dying. Bitch. If it dies, it dies. I'm not gonna repair it. Cargo just fell right in front of me. Oh, this is the BT area, isn't it? Yep, that's definitely BT territory. I have no way of fighting. there a boss fight? On the 8th scale. What am I hearing? Something's underground and I don't like it.
I've never seen this kind of BT before. There's no telling what it can do.
It's gonna take way too long. Ouch! Son of a
The animal you needed to save just died.
gun!
We failed them.
Bruh, I'm all the way back. Actually, no, I'm not. Alright, listen here, motherfucker. You wanna go against me? Wanna go against me? Can't even do that many. Motherfucker. Can I recycle something? You wanna go against me? You wanna go against me?
seen this kind of BT before. There's no telling what it can do.
Oh my god. What? It ate me? Bruh. Nuh-uh. I ain't taking that. I'm not taking that. I ain't taking that. Oh, I already have stuff on me. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. I thought you had invisible frames. If you dodge on the correct time, I guess you don't. Or it's too little. Show yourself.
I've never seen this kind of BT before. There's no telling what it can do.
Hobie. Bruh.
Are you okay, Sam? Are you injured, Sam?
I jumped. I swear I jumped. Oh my god. I have no cryptobytes? Oh my god, I forgot to. the fuck? I escaped it. Bruh, all that for nothing? Come back. Bro. Can I go back? Can I fight you? Please don't tell me. You're full health. Why are you full health? Why is this game treating me like shit right now? I didn't even want to go outside the combat zone. This is bullshit. I will be victorious. I need that pyro crystals. What the fuck? I'm still supposed to hold it?
I've never seen this kind of BT before. There's no telling what it can do.
There we go. Victory was mine after 6 attempts.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
coming. I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look. Thanks. You managed to get it here and you kept it in amazing shape. Now this is something I didn't think I'd ever get back. Guess I was too quick to give up hope. My research is going well, and I have you to thank for it. All that's left is to connect me to the chiral network. I'm ready.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking. All hooked up at last. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant. Turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA, but I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these. EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time. But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs. Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for immediate use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes, you know? They might even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine. Yes. Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try tossing an EX capture grenade into its mouth. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky white chiral crystal. I've taken to calling these objects BT crystals. If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick it up. I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it, which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight. While we've discovered plenty of chiral creatures that resemble smaller animals like rats and spiders, as their name might suggest, chiral microbes are even tinier. They're parasitic by nature and favor hosts from the world of the dead. They're just an amazing discovery all around. The final missing piece I needed for my research. Yes, I'm also a member of the 21-Minute Anxiety Association. The chronobiologist happens to be another member. We're sisters, in fact. Our mother belongs to the group, too. She's a hydrologist working out of Hartman's lab. Perhaps you've already met? We've all got similar conditions, but I'm not sure if genetics is a relevant factor. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world and find answers in our own ways. In recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of this facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I just know they'll prove effective. And if you're interested in some additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter. The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway. I've posted a suborder for this request. There's no rush. You can pick it up from the delivery terminal here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours. Anyway, a main order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively, you can undertake this suborder first if you wish. I'll leave it up to you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.